Hello and welcome. I am excited to share Cetra's newest software product offering, CEMS. In this video, I will be navigating you through our CEMS Cleanroom application dashboard. However, it is important to keep in mind that the Cleanroom is only one example of a CEMS application. CEMS can be deployed to monitor operating rooms, isolation and treatment suites, compounding pharmacies, pharmaceutical laboratories, vivariums, regulated manufacturing, and more. At its most fundamental level, CEMS collects real-time data from in-room sensors and provides actionable information back to users. Along with data visualization and alarm notifications sent via SMS text or email, CEMS stores sensor data, alarm events, and audit logs for streamlined compliance reporting. As I mentioned a minute ago, CEMS is designed to be adaptable and can easily accommodate site-specific needs. There is no restriction on what parameters can be monitored with CEMS, but the most common include pressure, humidity, CO2, particulate counts, air velocity, occupancy, door status, and door counts. CEMS software accepts inputs from both Cetra and third-party sensing hardware. Regardless of if your application has existing hardware installed or if you are building a new facility, CEMS can receive and analyze your data. I am now going to switch over to our CEMS Cleanroom software dashboard. I am starting us here at the building level to demonstrate that CEMS can easily scale with your application. CEMS users can monitor a handful of rooms on one floor or multiple buildings across the world. On the left half of the screen is a list of all building locations, and on the right half of the screen is a map representing each building location. Users can navigate further into the software by clicking the building row or the location pin on the map. As I navigate one level down into the software, the user is presented with the building details view. Here I can see the two monitored floors or areas within our Las Vegas facility. A CEMS user can add as many floors or area as the site requires and can name the areas based on common terminology. CEMS user admins also set up alarm notification recipients and escalation levels here at the specific floor or area row. As I mentioned earlier, alarm notifications are issued via email and/or SMS text messages. On the right half of the screen is an aggregated table of all alarms occurring in the Las Vegas building. The table is set to default to only showing active alarms. As you can see here, an ACH alarm trigger happened just a few seconds ago. Each alarm trigger creates a time and date stamp, notifies the user of where the alarm is happening, what type of alarm, and then details associated. I have now navigated another level down in the software to the floor/area details level. The left half of the screen is the floor plan of the monitored area with halo dots representing the status of each device configured. The floor plan view allows users to visualize the status of the area and quickly identify the location of a problem. From the floor map, you can see that there are 3 Cetra Flex units and 1 Cetra particle counter configured. By hovering over the halo dot, the user is presented with a snapshot of device data. As you can see, the Flex Unit 30 is reading pressure, temperature, relative humidity, and air changes per hour. Air changes per hour is currently above the user-defined threshold and therefore triggering an alarm. The particle counter is reading 4 channels, 0.3, 0.5, 1, and 2.5 micrometers. Again, at this level, users are presented with an aggregated table of all alarms occurring in the A Cleanroom area. Users can acknowledge and comment on alarm events from any alarms table in the software. Alarm acknowledgements and comments are logged in the software with unique user ID, time, and date details. And this information can be easily accessed via the navigation tools here to the right of each alarm event row. Finally, alarm event logs are easily exported from the system for compliance and reporting purposes. Additionally, user admins configure devices from this level, determining device name, location in the room, upper and lower thresholds, alarm notification delays, and enabling warning notifications. Lastly, CEMS provides users with an alternative view of device status through what is called Tile View. The blue button in the bottom right of the screen navigates the user to a view where each square tile represents a device configured. Just as there were 4 devices configured on the floor map, there are 4 device tiles displayed at this view. When a parameter or channel is in alarm, the whole tile will turn red and a yellow caution triangle will appear next to the parameter or channel in alarm. As represented here by ACH, which is again above user-defined thresholds, causing the entire Flex 30 tile to be red and a caution triangle to appear next to the ACH parameter. There are multiple places throughout the software that allow users to export data. The ability to export device data is represented by the downward-facing arrow, located here in the top right corner of each device tile. From this device tile, users can download all device data to CSV or Excel files for a custom determined time window. By clicking the device tile, the user is navigated to a view displaying individual parameter and channel graphs. The blue line represents the variable data, while the red line represents the user-defined upper and lower threshold limits. Again, a user can export individual parameter data or channel data for a custom-defined time window, and a user can visualize the individual parameter or channel data in full screen by clicking the lightning bolt in the top right of each graph next to data export. Now assume that I am a user and I'm interested in looking at a specific date and time period. I can define a customer time window in the upper right corner of the software and fill in a date and time information here. Or I can select from a pre-populated list of typical time intervals. Another way to triangulate in on a specific date and time is to click down on the graph and drag to your right. This selects a specific time window for the user to view in an enlarged, more zoomed in fashion. I have now navigated you from top to bottom in the CEMS software Cleanroom application, highlighting unique features throughout and illustrating the intuitive customer interface. However, I believe the coolest thing about our software is more information and to learn more.